for both of these teams lately, Grant. Each side could really use this win to turn things around.
Right now, it's all about desperation for these teams, B.A. It's easy to get down on yourself and your team when you've been struggling like these two clubs have. But sometimes all it takes is one good game to rejuvenate a team.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Green. Marjanovic. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here's Duran. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
And Şengün gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Cunningham. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bogdanovich against Martin. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. And he banks in the layup. Marjanovic got this second bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Doesn't go that time. And Houston will come the other way. On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Into the lane. Pass to Wiseman. Cunningham outside. There's the 3. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And that one's good. Green.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Cunningham passes to Wiseman, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Pistons leading.
When you take a look at this Houston Rockets team, there is no question that they have talented scorers who can get it going quickly.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Green. Following the score by Detroit. Porter. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Cunningham against Porter. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Cunningham. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And it's Green off the drive. Rebound Detroit.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Here's Ivy. And Detroit again with the bucket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
From behind the arc. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Porter with the steal. Martin the pass to Şengün. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Pistons on top. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit. Setting the floor for Detroit. They've got Alec Burks. Marvin Bagley is out there with Duren. Then it's Amadou Diallo. And it's Hayes in at the 1 spot. The Rockets trail. Left side Tate. They set the pick. Washington with the ball. Hayes picks him up.
Killian Hayes. First personal foul. First team foul.
Detroit on D. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Outside Tate. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by the Pistons.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
That's tipped. Pass to Hayes. Kaminsky against Bagley. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Kaminsky. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Inside to the left wing. Here's Marjanovic. Knocks it down from distance. Marjanovic got 7 points. Well, the Pistons shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. For 3, Diallo fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Green. And a missed layup.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside for Porter. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And here are the Rockets now. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Bogdanovich from long range. That shot off. And Houston will come the other way. Şengün passes to Martin. And another miss by Houston. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Burks for 3. Rebounded by Green.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Martin. Back to Green. Screen by Marjanovic. Stolen by Burks. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game. Stewart, he's checked in for burst.
Team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Cunningham. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Martin. Back to Green. Martin outside. Here's Marjanovic. Now a timeout called by Houston. One thing Kenyon Martin Jr. definitely has, Richard, is a big vertical.
Oh, I played with his father, and both of them knew how to defy gravity. He managed to block the dunk attempts of some of the tallest players, and he can take the ball straight to the rim for a slam of his own.
Tate's checked in for the Rockets. 1:14 left to play in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Cunningham with some nice D. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Stewart.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Green. Right side Tate. Back to Green from 20 feet. And that one's long.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
A nice shot by Ivy.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Here's Ivy. Give him 8. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Ivy's got 10 points in the game.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Second chance effort. Green for 3. He can't get it to go. Oh, deflected. And so it's Detroit. Up. Thanks very much, Allie.
With the score, your Rockets 21, the Pistons 35.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Stephen Silas. And that one's good. Wiseman.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on film.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Bogdanovich with a screen on Porter. Bogdanovich finds Cunningham. Over to the left wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Now here's Porter. It's Martin on the wing. Outside Porter for 3. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Throws it up high, And it's Wiseman with the jam.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Pass to Smith.
Pistons foul. Ivy. First personal foul. First team foul.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Şengün a screen on Bogdanovic. Martin the pass to Şengün. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Porter. Let's go with a three. Kept alive to the left side wing. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Now Wiseman. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Wiseman's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Green against Bogdanovic. Right side Porter. Green against Bogdanovic. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Şengün.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Now here's Porter.
In the third. 2 minutes.
And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Detroit ball.
.157 left in the third. Cunningham with the ball. Green picks him up. Pass to Ivy. Wiseman with it. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Can't get it to drop. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots. You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy. And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets.
Substitution on the board.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Washington. It's Tate on the wing, covered by Diallo. Out to the wing. Washington outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal
It's on Alec Burks.
The officials were right on top of that one. And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, BA, it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing, that's what it's all about.
And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by Burks. Bagley's got his first basket.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The Rockets again can't hit. The Pistons have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Out left to the wing. To the inside, Duren. Outside Burks. Second shot opportunity, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Pistons lead by 18. Picked by Tate. Oh, there's the alley! And so it's the Detroit Pistons feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
The defense has just looked utterly lost trying to slow him down. He's consistently just getting high percentage shots because of how hard he's working. He's doing pretty much whatever he can to get open and making the most of those opportunities.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. Shutting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Hayes. Marvin Bagley is out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Duren, and it's Burks in at the 2. Out to Bagley, out to the right wing. Down low. And a nice finish on the layup.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Pass to Porter. Outside, Green. Here's Marjanovic. Shot clock at 5. And he comes up with a bucket.
And they're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
Hayes for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Diallo. And here's Bagley. Right side, Burks. Back to Diallo. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. Sengun's got 4 rebounds now. Green with the ball. The 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Porter. Green up top. Pass to Marjanovic.
Detroit foul.
Garuba's checked in for Marjanovic. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Stewart, he's checked in for Bagley. Bojan Bogdanovic, he comes in for Diallo. Ivy's checked in for Burks. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Hayes.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
The assist.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Porter, the pass to Green. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Such dynamic play from Green, drawing the contact and finding a way to beat it.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons? And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Cunningham passes to Burks. No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
To the inside. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. Pass to Sengun. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 5 rebounds in the game. From deep. Bogdanovic, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Lets a 3 fly. Doesn't go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. It's Martin on the wing. Sinks it from distance.
slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Burks against Green. Three-pointer. Detroit, no good that time either.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Porter against Cunningham. Porter, the pass to Şengün.
Count it with power. That's how you do it, big fella.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 4. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Rockets making a change here. Marjanovic has checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, here's the summary of what Stephen Silas went over with his team during the break. As we head down the stretch, he said to his team, quote, "We can win this. I believe in you guys, but we have to make some plays because we know they're going to." Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Timeout call. Houston. They're losing by 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Bogdanovic. Now Wiseman. No one near him. It's not going to go for him. So it's a narrow victory for the Pistons, pulling it out for the W. This was a hard...
tonight.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. The starters for the Utah Jazz. They've got Markkanen. Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Well, we knew Markkanen could shoot, but the consistency right out the gate has surprised all of us.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Now here's Marjanovic. Tight defense on him. And Olynyk kicks to Clarkson. Olynyk sets a screen for Clarkson. Utah the rebound. Tries again. Clock at 6. Tries the spin move. Porter pulls it in.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
To the middle. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Markkanen in the corner. And so just over a minute and a half played. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
Sexton against Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
And there's the pass to Olynyk. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Markkanen, 5 to shoot, and Markkanen throws it down.
The ability to play inside out. The more Markkanen attacks the rim, the more he creates opportunities for their perimeter game.
Outside for Martin. A three-pointer, no good. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
The drive by Green, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
Spins. Deep 2 from Clarkson. No good off the spin. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
The drive by Green, and then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Olynyk, a screen on Green. Clarkson kicks to Olynyk. 1:27 left to play here in the first. All alone. Yep, that one goes in there.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Colin Sexton. Markkanen from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Green passes to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Pass to Olynyk. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Markkanen against Martin. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Green deciding where to go with it. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 7.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Outside Markkanen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 7.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets on top. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The front court is Tate and Smith. Then there's Washington. And it's Garuba in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Rebound by Azubuike.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Back to Gay. Azubuike a screen on Washington. Dunn misses. Rockets leading by 4.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Especially dangerous off the bounce. Chris Dunn can shift gears in an instant.
Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Pass to Azubuike. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league.
And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review.
The previous play is under review.
Get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And, you know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Porter against Dunn. Passes it to Abaji. Lets it go from the wing. Şengün with the rebound. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Green. The pass to Marjanovic. Rebound by Azubuike.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Here's Abaji. And Azubuike kicks to Dunn. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country. You said it. It's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
To the left wing. Kicks it out to Gay. And stolen by Şengün. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Done outside. Here's Abaji. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Martin the pass to Marjanovic. Under outside. Marjanovic kicks to Green. Marjanovic with a screen for Green. And the three off target.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Gay with no one around. Sinks the triple.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
They kick it out to Green. Marjanovic passes to Şengün. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Şengün's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Martin the pass to Şengün. Green against Dunn. Knocks it loose. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Şengün. It's Martin on the wing. Now a timeout called by Houston. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Rockets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Guarded by Marjanovic. There's the pick. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Colin Sexton. Green with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Outside, Green. Outside for Martin. All sorts of time. That one wide left. Jazz trail by 8. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
A second left. The dish now to Clarkson. The second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And having become such a dangerous scorer, Clarkson draws a lot of attention and his fair share of fouls. And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Over to the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Steve, looking at the Utah Jazz, they've been so consistent during the regular season.
Kevin, but they haven't been able to carry this momentum into the postseason. This is a team that wants to win a title so badly, but they know they need to execute better during the playoffs.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside, Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. From outside the arc. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Green. The kick out to Porter. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Left side, Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Martin. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. He has 6.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Porter kicks to Martin. Another shot. They kick it out to Green. Fires from deep. A shot that time, not on target. So Utah will take it the other way. Pass to Markkanen. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Clarkson on the wing. It's stolen by Green. Martin inside. Olynyk is covering and finished off by Martin.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And we know Kevin Porter Jr. is capable of having big nights, and the way he's playing, this could be one.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:37 left in the third. Dunn looking over the floor. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And that one is hammered home.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Ball's knocked loose. Guarded by Marjanovic. Here's Gay. It's rebounded by Houston. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Back to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity. It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
The pass to Abaji. Tries the spin move. Kicks it out to Gay. Lots of room. Count that bucket. Gay's got 5 now.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Christopher. Pass to Tate. And so it's Houston sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Utah. They trail by 14. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. 3 from Gay. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Gay's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Utah. Here's Porter. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Utah the other way. Deflects the pass. Pass to Dunn. Outside, marking it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Comfortable on the offensive end, marketing, drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
Porter dishes to Smith. Back to Porter. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. No good on the triple. Rockets leading by 7. Smith with a screen on Dunn. Porter finds Smith. Count it.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Porter against Dunn. Passes to Abaji. He dishes it to Markkanen. Kicks it out to Gay. 2 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops town.
A lot of talent indeed, and Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
Done outside. Rudy Gay on the wing. Nice move. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Launches a 3. Drops in the tray. Markkanen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now. They've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
And Green gets it to go.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Done against Porter. Got a piece of it. Gay outside. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. They set the screen. And Porter, here we go. Outside Martin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. It's stolen by Martin. And then Smith with the dunk.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Gay outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A talented, versatile player who has been on a few teams. Rudy Gay is still going.
Rudy Gay taking 2 shots.
Gay hits them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Martin with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Smith the pass to Green. Green draws the double. 6 on the shot clock.
Forcing the action down.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is unbelievable.
he's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're ahead by 8. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter of this one. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, here's Stephen Silas' message to his team during the last break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement in both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. At one point, they led by 16.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Dunn kicks to Markkanen. Clarkson outside. From outside the arc. Rebound by Smith. Green with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Green the pass to Martin. The kick out to Porter. Houston moving the ball around. And Smith gets double teamed. Stolen by Clarkson.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
The drive by Green. It's blocked. They get it back. It's Porter outside, off the mark. So Houston wins it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what's...
6 feet 7 inches.
And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity. Now, Grant, neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
So here are the Jazz starting five. We've got Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Now here's Clarkson. Drops one in from the wing.
Well, creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The offensive rebound. And he can't jam it through.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
It's good.
And the team wants Markkanen to take those kind of shots because he is capable of knocking them down. You look at the Pistons, and this team has been trying to build something here. Has been struggling to do so as of late, but first picking Cade Cunningham, really huge draft in 2022 with some young talent coming in. This is a very young and very exciting team now.
Now here's Sexton. Markkanen outside. Clarkson outside. Fires from deep. Outside for Sexton. Clarkson outside. Knocks down the triple. Clarkson's got 5 points.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Right, and the Pistons have had several very high draft picks, Brent, but so far the pieces they've added just haven't totally meshed together.
Well, maybe from the previous year's BA, but I think the combination that they've put together for this upcoming season and moving forward is going to really gel and produce some excitement for this fan base in Detroit.
And the Jazz with possession here after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Done. He's checked in for Sexton. Free throws off from Markkanen.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz: defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Now here's Dunn. Here's Clarkson. Kay outside. Three-pointer, no good. The Pistons have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The ball's knocked loose. Markkanen with it. Now Bogdanovich defending.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
Now here's Cunningham, defended by Dunn. And that one drops. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Dunn. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Kicks it out to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Gay left side. He shoots a 3. That shot off the mark. And Detroit the other way now. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Stewart, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
There's 57 seconds left in the opening quarter. Dunn outside. To the middle. Kicks it out to Clarkson. 3 on the clock. From the high post. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. So it's Utah now. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. To the left wing. Guarded by Wiseman. The kick out to Gay. Pass to Dunn. Back to Gay. The shot misses.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
So at
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons dance team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
We've got Amadou Diallo. Duran out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Hayes, and it's Burks in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. From deep, Gay. They get it back. Pass to Olynyk. Gay outside. Back to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. He's defended by Hayes. Abaji can't hit. The Pistons leading. Here's Duran. And here's Hayes. Outside Burks. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Abaji. This one for 3. No good on the shot. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Diallo. Goes back up. Rebound, Utah. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Abaji. Outside Olynyk. Fires the 3. Duran with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Burks. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Hayes for 3. Pistons keep it alive. Diallo with the ball. The 3 is up. Here's Duran. Back to Diallo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bagley. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Sexton finds Gay. Back to Sexton. And stolen by Diallo. Now here's Burks. Defense is right there. Let's go with a 3. That shot is off. And Utah will come the other way. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, BA, with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
Utah trailing here. A minute 37 left in the first half of basketball. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, BA.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's Duran. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Right side, Burks. To the wing on the left. Here's Hayes, and he converts the layup. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Nice move from Killian Hayes, leaving that defender confused. And then he got himself a nice look.
Gay.
First personal foul.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the floor.
1 minute left in the second. Here's the pick. Pass to Abaji. Out left to the wing. Olynyk for 3. And another miss by Utah.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now Cunningham. It's Stewart, high post. Working on Olynyk. And here's Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Inside. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
To the paint. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Cunningham. Bogdanovich passes to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And Utah calls time here. Outside Sexton, pass to Gay. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Over Stewart. No good on the buzzer beater. And
With the score, your Pistons 23, the Jazz 14.
And if you're just joining in, 1/2 is in the books. 1/2 to go. And for the Pistons, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. So the Utah 5 right now. Colin Sexton out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Lauri Markkanen.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Gay. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Cunningham with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Sexton passes to Clarkson. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, B.A., let alone talking about players and their skills.
Gay against Bogdanovich. On the wing, Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Detroit. Over to the wing. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Utah's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Cunningham with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Launches it. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And that's what the coaches right now want from Wiseman. Just effort points. Get in there and stay active.
Sexton against Cunningham. Knocked away. And stolen by Cunningham. He goes up. And the finish on the break with the slam.
That's good thought process from Cunningham, just in position to come up with a steal. And Cade Cunningham, one of those 6'6", 6'7" guards that's really skilled, so a tough matchup for most wings and really too big for most guards. That's where his advantage lies.
Bogdanovich from long range. Stewart controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pistons lead by 17.
Stewart really valued for the energy he brings to the game. That and that 7'4" wingspan, that makes a lot of things happen.
Brent, you think we're going to see more guys with the skills of Cade at his height?
I do, BA. I think just the advanced training in the offseason and development of these guys. We're coming into the league with a much more refined skill set, and Cade Cunningham is certainly in that basket of players.
For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Left side, Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside, Gay lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
Sexton against Cunningham. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And the Jazz call time here. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Dunn outside. Olynyk against Bagley. Dunn outside. The kick to Olynyk. And it's Bagley with a rebound. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Pass to Duren. Outside Bagley. Diallo outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. Markkanen with it. Hayes picks him up. Hayes against Markkanen. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Tipped away. Dunn with a steal. Pass to Markkanen. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Markkanen's got 6 here in the quarter.
It's not a secret that Markkanen can stroke it from long distance, and that ability is going to help open up the floor for his teammates.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Marvin Bagley. Hayes is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Amadou Diallo, and it's Duren in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Hayes, the pass to Burks. On target from range. And the Pistons lead by 14.
Killian Hayes is a PG, and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
Here's Dunn, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Utah shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Now here's Hayes, defended by Dunn. Bagley sets a screen. Hayes, the pass to Bagley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game and that particular play.
And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brent, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. They've got the playmakers, but they've got to convert and finish off those plays and get more consistent on the offensive end.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. On the wing, Clarkson. Pulls it in from the elbow. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense is trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. From the top of the key, Burke's no good. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Dunn left side, marking it outside, and stolen by Diallo. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Bagley can really get up and extend.
It's Markkanen on the wing. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. So it's Utah now, following the score by Detroit. Markkanen outside. Pass to Olynyk. Clock at 6. Driving inside. Tries again. It's tipped.
Don't want to go inside with the height and reach of Marvin Bagley.
Burks passes to Hayes. He puts up a 3. Unable to get that one. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Burks against Clarkson. Puts up a 3. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Duran. Now here's Diallo. Pass to Duran. It's deflected.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
For the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
The Jazz have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Pistons.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Their great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Cade Cunningham.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
On the break, here's Wiseman, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And that one's good.
Olynyk showing some confidence now, and the big man is catching and firing.
Pass to Wiseman. It's stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here come the Jazz. 3-pointer. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared...
Focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Smith drives in. It's good.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Driving to the basket. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Green deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Here's Şengün. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster, guys hungry to prove they belong.
Now Smith, after James Wiseman's three-pointer that didn't go. Stewart passes to Ivy. Inside. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Porter kicks to Green. Smith sets the pick for Green. Back to Porter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A natural scorer, Porter Jr. is superb at being able to play through contact and still finish the shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. But let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
Now here's Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Smith. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Martin goes in and finished off by Martin.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Porter with the steal. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop it. And finished off by Martin.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Porter against Cunningham. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And there's the drive. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Tough finish from Bogdanovich. He's got a nice big frame for a wingman.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just plain unselfish.
Shot clock at 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodline.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. The tray. And And the rebound goes to Martin. Houston leading by 4. Passes it to Şengün. Outside, Green. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Detroit got the ball.
52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Porter. Ivy. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Green kicks to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
With his vert, Porter Jr. has no issues getting to the rim.
Pistons trail by 6. Out to the right wing. A shot by Stewart with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wiseman the pass to Cunningham. And stolen by Şengün. Smith with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
The drive by Green.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And they're scoring pretty well as we... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Marjanovic, Jason Tate out there with Washington. And it's Christopher in at the 2-guard spot. It's stolen. Now Detroit moving it up. Works for 3. A shot off that time. Rockets leading by 6. Clark with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting. Do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And some nice passing there by Houston. 6 to shoot. Marjanovic down low, covered by Hayes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
What a burst out of that first step, straight to the hole.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. A shot by Burks, nobody around. Hands it from downtown. Burks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Good on both. Pistons trail by 8. Hayes with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the left side wing. So here's Burks. Fires the 3. A rebound by Washington. Rockets leading by 8.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
Down low, and now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning season.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals, in my mind, was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Wiseman's checked in for Duran. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Hayes. Makes it off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Burks with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now, here's Washington, covered by Hayes.
Able to guard multiple positions, Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Washington. That one, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Diallo kicks to Bagley. It's rebounded by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Bogdanovich comes in for Diallo. Ivy's checked in for Burks. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Hayes. There's a good screen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Cunningham against Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
On the wing, Green. Misses from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Weissman. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Here's Weissman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Porter passes to Smith. Back to Porter. And here is Şengün. Houston moving it around. They set the pick. Green finds Şengün. Clock at 6. Smith with the basket on the assist by Green. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight.
When it's Green making plays for others, that's a really good sign for this squad.
Cunningham with it. Now Smith defending. And finished off by Weissman.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That one is off.
Going into the league, KPJ was thought of as a 2 or maybe even a 3, but he's made it clear he sees himself as a point guard, and he continues to improve in that role.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Weissman. Rebound by Smith. Green left side. Off target at the rim. Tie game in Detroit. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from this. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back.
The Rockets 31.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
Man, he's been running.
Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam!
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Here's Cunningham. Porter with a block. On the wing, Green. Now, here's Şengün. He's guarded closely. Smith kicks to Green. From deep. And the three ball is good. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the layup's good off the glass. Cunningham's got 10.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The shot's good from Smith. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. Here's Diallo, banked in off the glass. Diallo's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
Here's Burks, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Picked his pocket. Burks with it. Now Green defending. Right wing. Here's Diallo. Bagley with a wide open look. No good. That would have tied it.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Martin the pass to Şengün. Kicks it to Green. Shot clock at 6. The shot, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Driving inside.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Bagley finds Diallo. Outside for Bagley. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Rockets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Outside, Porter. Poked away. Smith the pass to Porter. Burks with the steal. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And the turnover again by Houston. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay.
The previous play is under review.
You got the benefit of new camera angles, much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
A new lineup here for Houston. And Hayes throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
To the paint, here's Şengün. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Hayes kicks to Burks. No good on that one.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the small forward. Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Green, such a hard cover because he's always in attack mode, disruptive to the defense, and makes it hard to guard him.
And both free throws good for Green. Pistons shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Pass to Burks. Diallo has the open look. Oh, good with the triple. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Here's Green. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
And stolen by Diallo. To the inside. Now the pass to Duren. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Diallo, the pass to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Burks dishes to Bagley. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. Can't sit for him. He's fouled out of the game.
They'll need to make some major adjustments to compensate for him fouling out with the game on the line.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
They get it again. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ivy and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Detroit making a switch. Bagley's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Washington. Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
To the wing on the left. On the wing, Green. Defended by Bagley. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Cunningham looking it over. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Martin with the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Cunningham, and the rejection by Smith. Green, the pass to Smith. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Ivy. They double him with Green. Here's Cunningham. Money!
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Green passes to Christopher. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Green. It's tipped. Christopher, the pass to Green. To the right side. Here's Şengün, and he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here.
The previous play is under review.
The shot. They initially thought he didn't get it off in time, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is, huh? They may go from winners to losers just like that.
And after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that he got the shot off in time. GA, they won it on the buzzer beater.
Kevin, you talk about winning it at the very last second. What a...
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot.
And slam that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Pass to Gay. Done with it. Guarded by Smith.
Foul. Jabari Smith. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Defended by Şengün. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring. Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, two versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston. And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Pass to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Porter. Smith right side. The 3. Garden with the bucket. Martin's got his second basket on the night.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Here's Gay. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
Outside, Green. It's stolen by Clarkson. Pass to Dunn. Markkanen outside. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. That one on Şengün.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today. Boy, there's a lot about Lauri Markkanen that makes this guy unique. 7-footer with a big-time offensive game. That actually happens mostly outside the arc, guys.
Markkanen's unique play style is right there in his stat line, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. That's the point. A big man averaging more three-point attempts than regular two-point field goal attempts. Who else is doing that? At 7 feet tall. But somehow he makes it work.
Now here's Markkanen. To the right side. The steal.
Jazz foul. Kessler. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Porter.
Well, tremendous job by Markkanen defensively. Use your size to make it tough on that offensive player.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. .146 left to play in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. He can't hit that time, and Houston will come the other way. Here's Martin, and that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And another miss by Utah. The Rockets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside, Green. Back to Martin. Smith outside. Outside. Green. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by the Jazz.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
And so it's Houston with it. The Jazz making their last shot. On the attack, Green. Pass to Şengün. There's the triple. Rebounded by Dunn. Utah leading. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Markkanen outside. Hey, expanding his range. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
Chris Dunn at the line for 3.
He hits the second from the line. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. And he nails the third. 20 seconds left in the first. Here's Washington, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Robbed. Here's Christopher, and here's Tate outside. Up again, and that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz leading by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So the Rockets 5 now. Washington out there with Josh Christopher. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Jae'Sean Tate.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Abaji. Back to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Olynyk with a screen on Washington. Here's Dunn. And it's rejected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. The Rockets trail. Pass to Marjanovic. And that misses. That would have put him up. Utah with the ball. Sexton with it. Checked by Washington. Here's Abaji. Six on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. From deep, Gay. No good that time. And Houston will come the other way.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
Nails the baby hook. He's got 5.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Here's Abaji. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And for Rudy Gay, over 15 years in the league, Grant, how is he still effective?
Well, B.A., Rudy has changed the way he plays over the years. He came into the NBA exclusively playing the 3. Now he's a power forward. He even runs a bit as a small ball center as well.
Gay with the ball. Tate picks him up defensively. Gay, the pass to Olynyk. Hits the trifecta. And now it's a 4-point Utah lead.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Christopher. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Gay. Shoots over Tate. And it's Gay with the miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Timeout called. Houston.
I want to hear you all.
boozer in the house to watch his former team.
And you know, he played like a bull in the China shop and giving this team some inspiration to flex as well.
Porter, the pass to Green. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Outside Porter. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Porter against Gay. And there's the screen. Dunn right side. Here's Clarkson. The kick out to Gay. Launches a three. Porter pulls it in. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And then Porter with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Back to Dunn. Pass to Gay. And the layup falls. Gay's got 8 points.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Green.
That's his first personal foul. First team
And he knocks down the first one.
shooting for Houston, Jalen Green.
And both free throws good for Green. There's 38 seconds left to play in the half. The kick out to Gay. Pass to Azubuike. Good D by Şengün.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Porter with the steal. And stolen by Markkanen. And a pretty tightly contested game here.
20, the Rockets. 22. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Cowboys.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Lauri Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul.
Well, the Rockets shooting an average of 43% from the floor.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
Markkanen's got room. Cans it from the wing. Markkanen's got 5.
Boy, efficient use of the dribble into the pull-up jumper game. That is impressive by Lauri Markkanen.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops. and just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Markkanen, the pass to Clarkson. Takes a three. Gets the 3-ball to go. Clarkson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Here's Martin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Smith Jr. with incredible upside grit. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Clarkson against Green. And it's Clarkson missing. The Rockets trail. Now Green. It's Martin on the wing. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Martin's got 10 points in the game.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Olynyk. Smith against Markkanen. Deflected. And he's able to get it back. Clock is at 3. Second chance shot. That one's wide left.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Şengün passes to Martin. Back to Şengün. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's just a 2-point Utah lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And Utah calls time here.
Next time procedure. There they go. Score, Utah 10.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Here's Sexton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Utah gets it back. Gay outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Abaji.
2 minutes.
Second chance effort. Olynyk finds Sexton. It's not going to go for him. Green with the defensive effort. Porter with it. Now guarded by Gay. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's off.
Şengün. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here's Sexton. 1:41 left to play in the third quarter here. Olynyk passes to Sexton. Olynyk with a screen on Porter. Back to Olynyk. And a nice finish on the layup. Olynyk's got 5 points.
Well, you love how Kelly Olynyk works off the pick and roll. He knows exactly where to be.
Here's Martin. And another miss by Houston. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Gay, the pass to Olynyk. On the wing, Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 9.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Smith passes to Porter. Şengün with it. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Şengün's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
To the middle. Tipped. Porter with the steal. Here's Martin. And he jams it home with authority.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Gay against Martin. Pass to Abaji. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, got a piece of it. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Martin. For the lead. Here's Green. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter.
Please, a big round of applause for your Stennis youth.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Utah leading. So on the floor for Houston. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the 3. Here's Clarkson. Banked it in off the glass.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play?
They double him with Gay. Here's Martin. They get it again, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Markkanen outside. To the left side wing. Here's Gay. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Left side, Green. Smith outside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Kicks it out to Markkanen from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. On the wing, Green, defended by Dunn. Pass to Martin. Şengün, a screen on Gay. And the Rockets call time here.
Ball timeout. You know what time it is, gentlemen. Let's get loud right now.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, here's the summary of what Stephen Silas went over with his team during the break. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Timeout call, the Jazz.
You know what time it is, gentlemen. Let's get loud right now for your Jazz breaker.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Smith. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. For Utah, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. On the wing, Clarkson. Here's the 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire. The defense.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this was
The previous plays.
There's so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're out.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw good from Gay. And he makes both free throws.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Porter, the pass to Green. Pass to Smith from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Dunn. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Markkanen from long range. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Şengün passes to Martin. Back to Şengün. Throws it down, and the the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Rudy Gay picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And it's Green off the drive. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Porter, the pass to Şengün. Down low, Smith. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under
every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peed.
Different look for Utah. Olenek's checked in for Clarkson, and Sexton subbed in for Dunn.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Utah trailing here. Outside Olenek. They set the screen to the middle. It's picked off. Here's Smith. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style.
Porter with the steal. And then Porter with the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Can they get it? Boom! He jams it straight down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Gay's shot is good.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Smith finds Porter. Drives to the hoop, to the inside. Green with the ball. He drops it from range. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Olenek with a screen on Green. Clock at 6. Defended by Şengün. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Martin, the pass to Green. Off target. And so it's Houston winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very
Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. And for the Jazz, Markkanen is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
Now Dunn, following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. Markkanen kicks to Gay. Off target from three-point range. The Pistons on offense. Stewart down low. He's covered by Clarkson. It's good.
This is why Stewart shoots a good percentage, because he takes smart shots inside.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Dunn. No good there. How the Pistons take it the other way. Here's Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper.
Bogdanovich is most effective when his teammates are setting him up, and all he has to do is knock it down.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is, but he says it's only sharpened his focus.
Stewart misses.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Here's Cunningham, overdone, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Anytime you watch the Jazz, you have to think back to those great Utah teams of the 80s and 90s. They easily could have won a few rings.
Maybe even more than a few. And Smitty, it seems hard to believe those Jazz didn't win a title or two.
Kevin, well, if it wasn't for a player named Michael Jordan, they probably would have. Those Stockton, Malone Jazz teams ran into Jordan twice in the finals when he was at the peak of his career.
Now, here's Markkanen. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Gay left side. Dunn outside. Clock at 6. Deep 2 from Clarkson. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
He kicks it to Ivy. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Dunn, following the bucket by the Pistons. Out to Clarkson. And too much time in the lane, they can call for the 3-second violation. And the Pistons with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Utah with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Now, here's Dunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clarkson outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Detroit with the drive. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second team foul.
The first overall pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham is a special talent. Lots to like about his game.
Pistons leading by 14. Pass to Ivy. Utah with the rebound. Now Markkanen. Clarkson for 3. Oh, he made it!
He got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
Wow. Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had.
And so is Detroit. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
We've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Olynyk. And it's Sexton in at the point. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Jazz. And that one misses. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And here's Olynyk from the arc. The shot comes out. The Pistons go the other way with it. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Duran, one up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Jazz trail by 14. Gay, that's a two-pointer. And too long on the shot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Azubuike with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively. A 3-ball. And Lauri Markkanen good for 3.
Thing of beauty. In terms of pure shooting form, Markkanen's already well polished.
And Hayes kicks to Bagley. Stolen by Markkanen. And now Utah, fast break. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Olynyk. Kicks it out to Gay. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Just 5 to shoot. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Chris Dunn is shifty, does the most damage with the ball in his hands, and you see why.
It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Outside for Bagley. Driving in. Second shot opportunity. Here's Duran. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Run against Burks. Passes it to Azubuike. Here's Olynyk. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gay, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Diallo.
Ooh, love it, love it. Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Hayes kicks to Burks. And another 3 for Detroit.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Gay right side. And stolen by Diallo. A solo fast break, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Gay dishes to Azubuike. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Give Kelly Olynyk credit, sticking with the shot despite intense coverage.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Here's Burks. Pass to Duran, beyond the arc. That one misses. And Utah the other way now. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Dunn passes to Olynyk. Gay scanning before.
Gotta appreciate the physicality of Gay's game. A strong athlete who forces the D to hit him inside.
First trip to the line for him here.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
That one is no good. Cunningham up top. The pass to Stewart. Here's Weissman. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it. Okay, David, much appreciated.
That's the end of the first half. The Jazz, 21. The Pistons, 30.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Alec Burks displaying his skills today.
I guess you could say his performance transcends the stat sheet.
Well, there are guys who worry about their numbers. He is not one of those guys, believe me.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Weissman in at the center, filling out the middle. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Dunn attacking. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. There's the triple. Rebound by Azubuike. Azubuike's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
Back to Clarkson. Deflects the pass. 5 to shoot. For 3, Olynyk. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. Inside, and finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Utah calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Fires for 3. Tries to save it. Offensive rebound. Dunn dishes to Olynyk. Cunningham against Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Olynyk. Over Wiseman. Olynyk can't hit.
This opportunity, it's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Wiseman. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Stewart's got 6.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
To the paint, to the wing right side. Olynyk has the open look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Olynyk's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. Jazz trail by 14. Dunn passes to Olynyk. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. 8 points for him.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 5. Markkanen from outside. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons leading by 17. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Lets it go with the 3. Second chance shot. And Wiseman puts it in. Wiseman's got 6 here in this quarter.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Back to Dunn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
We've seen real improvement from Chris Dunn at the free throw line. Used to be his Achilles heel.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Pass to Duren. Back to Burks. And he banks in the layup. Burks has got 8 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
and that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Clarkson is out there with Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Olynyk. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Outside, Sexton. Clarkson on the wing. Burks covering. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Burks finds Diallo. Back to Burks. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Duren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one covering.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A physical player, Kelly Olynyk, using his body well to attract contact.
And so Olynyk nails both of them. Detroit leading by 21. Burks a screen on Sexton. Hayes the pass to Burks. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Detroit's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Duren slams it in.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Sexton dishes to Markkanen. Clarkson against Burks. Clarkson on the wing. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shoots over Duren. Another miss by Utah. For Detroit, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Hayes. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Out to Clarkson. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Here's Hayes. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. The shot. Rebound, Detroit. Outside, Bagley. .135 left in the fourth quarter. Hayes, no good. Jazz have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pistons.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Wiseman.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Markkanen into the lane. That one no good. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Burks the pass to Diallo. The shake. A slam dunk by Diallo.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Beautiful play call. That's understanding Markkanen's strengths and putting him in a position to succeed.
Here's Burks. Misses. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did.